the village and the water. Montestruto, now part of Settimo Vitone, is a small village that stretches along the main road. Made up of compact groups of houses, it winds along the ancient Gaul Way, which is also known as the Royal Road of Aosta. The road was built at the turn of year zero by will of the Roman Emperor Augustus, and it allowed Romans to advance towards the Alps and to modern-day France and Switzerland. One can only imagine how many people and goods travelled along this road over more than 2,000 years. The line of compact houses in the village runs along two main road axes, one from north to south and the other from east to west. Another important road which connects the Dora Valley floor to the mountains of Nomaglio. The imposing castle and the church of St. Jacob overlook the compact village. It is certain that the presence of running water was a driving factor in the birth of the village and its development over the centuries. The entire route, starting from Montestruto to the church of St. Lawrence, is full of natural waterways. There are also many ingenious man-made structures which were built to make the most of this natural resource. An example is the vast network of channels that convey water to the crops, the small manufacturing workshops and mills which were once very common in the area. In Montestruto, we can also spot a precious wash house that was once fed by water coming straight from the mountains. It is still surrounded by its original cobblestones, while the surface for washing clothes is made of resistant slabs of smoothed out stone. Not far from the village, moving towards the mountains, we can see numerous resurgences. We can come across the Fontana del Sepe, or Fountain of the Hose, a natural stone basin which was naturally carved by water pouring down from the parent rock. As the story goes, this was a stopping place for shepherds to give water to goats and sheep, and for farmers to dip the handles of their hoes to make them swell, making them easier to use in their vegetable gardens and vineyards. The water drops collect in the natural basin below, flow out of a slit carved into the external stone wall, and then are directed in a little channel that runs towards the village. Just beyond this, if we follow the path, we can spot another similar but bigger basin. The presence of these water sources tells us that this area was intensely cultivated in the past, while today this activity has somewhat decreased. It is not easy to find traces of the ancient roadbed along the Gaul Way. Nonetheless, the path to the mountains holds an ancient charm with an imposing paved road that leads all the way into the woods.